So the official Japanese PSO2 live stream put out a ton of information, a Hyperdimension Neptunia crossover, revive. So this is something that happened in the past and it's being revived. They also showed off what was translated into the past to future campaign, which basically details that in mid-February in the Japanese version of PSO2, the new Genesis graphics engine update will start to begin to roll out. This comes with a variety of things. One of the big things that's coming out of this as well is the revival of a lot of old outfits. Some of the more popular ones that are revolved around the NPCs of Phantasy Star. New emotes that are going to be available as well through the AC scratch, and all of them with moving fingers. So there's some clips that I want to show you guys real quick. It's the past to present, and then there was also the Burning Rangers. There's also some other information when it comes to some of the outfits that are going to be updated for PSO2 as well.
してたけど一つだけの未来を求めるとさ真のこの世界のために輝く星空に願いを込めて柔らかなムーンライト Fly high 飛び立て We gotta make it right 夢を信じて祈り続けるよ Just do it, just find your dream
You saw what we got coming. You got the graphics engine update. You got Burning Rangers coming back. You have Phantasy Star Universe collab coming back. You have Raggle Memories coming back. There's a ton of awesome things happening again. Now, one thing that they did in the live stream is they showed us the brand new screenshot mode that'll be available in Phantasy Star Online 2 sometime in the future. Now, because this is the Japanese live stream, there is no word on whether or not a lot of these things are going to be coming to global and when they're going to be available, including the graphics engine update. But it is definitely safe to say that a lot of the things being featured on this live stream will in fact reach global. I mean, I'd see no reason why they'd leave out the screenshot mode in global and then also bring out New Genesis along with a lot of parody updates as well. But hey, I mean, stranger things have happened, but I have a ton of faith in SEGA, and I don't think those things will happen with Phantasy Star. Getting back on track, they also then showed us the fact that you can add in a ton of accessories with the accessory slots. I made a video about this before talking about the monstrosities that are going to happen, but hey, I mean, I want to see your creations. Another cool thing is that a lot of the settings that were previously available within the launcher itself are also going to be available in game. One thing that's going to then change is the fact that FPS is no longer limited. They also have a ton of anti-aliasing options, which just make the smoothing around the characters and the little edges around your character look a little bit better. The lovely thing is now that this is a toggleable feature, this means that there might be hope that the settings that we saw when it comes to New Genesis original launch being some pretty beefy specs might just be recommended specs instead, because a lot of the options that we're seeing seem to be customizable. You also change some of the shadowing, some of the lighting, some of the things that you would just normally do in any other video game. You can do that now in Phantasy Star Online. This isn't like the big thing that they kind of showed off. You know what I mean? So remember how I mentioned that there was a photo mode that was in Phantasy Star now? By going over to the quest counter, they showed us that you can actually select one of the options to be able to then start this photo mode. Now, these lobbies are going to be limited to 12 people. And the cool thing about this is that you'll be able to travel to any location that you've already been to, any ARKS lobby that had been available in the past, such as the Christmas lobby, the Valentine's Day lobby, even some of the collaboration lobbies. You can also visit areas from the story mode, such as Harriet's office. You can even visit some of the actual mats themselves, like some of the rare world spawns. Pretty much any place that has been a lobby or a place that you can travel to within Phantasy Star Online 2 is selectable within the screenshot mode, meaning there's now no shortage of backgrounds that you can get in Phantasy Star Online 2. So anyway, for all my screenshot folks, do me a favor. If you guys want to join my Discord and then post all of your screenshots in the PSO2 fashion section, that would be awesome. Now, in these 12-man lobbies, what's really cool is that they actually have what's called a charge terminal. These charge terminals basically make it so that way all of your PP, all of your charged abilities, such as your build-up PAs and your Dark Blast, are able to be refreshed and then reused while in these quest areas. Meaning if you didn't get a particular screenshot or some of the footage that you wanted, you'll be able to come back here, go to the charge terminal, and then be able to refresh your skills and then try again. The fashion side of the game is going to be entirely changed by this, and I'm super excited, just saying. They then showed us how easy it is to be able to switch between. It's just as easy as starting another mission. And then of course they had to show us one of the areas in which you'll be able to take screenshots, which is actually a deleted scene in the global version, which was the episode 4 bathroom, where they kind of have like a heart to heart. The cool thing is that there's like a ton of places you'll be able to sit, so you'll be able to take whatever screenshots you really want here. I'm not going to dive into any more details besides this, because I can only imagine the amount of degeneracy, that's the word I'm going to use, that's going to come out from this. Now, this one is absolutely amazing. They showed us the original Phantasy Star Online 2 alpha lobby, which is also going to be available in the screenshot mode. This is a lobby that nobody in global has ever seen. This is actually a lobby that's been way before the original beta, so most Japanese players haven't even seen it, to be honest with you. From here on going forward, it really looks like Sega's pulling out all the stops to be able to not only relive the entire 20 years of history, but basically let us know that everything has been really leading up to New Genesis. They've learned so much over the years with Phantasy Star Online, Phantasy Star Universe, Phantasy Star Online 2, and even the PSP games, the 3DS games, and so on and so forth. Also, they were trying to take screenshots or show off something in the middle of the stream. I have no idea, but out of context, it's absolutely hysterical. All I'm going to say is very nice reflection on the body. Yeah, that's it. Very nice reflection on the body. And then the finale, the coup de grace, in my opinion. They showed off one more thing after this, but this was really the one thing that's like, the meme lord in me is rising. So basically there's this area that you can actually travel to. It is a chroma key area. The chroma keys can then change into a variety of colors, as many different colors as you really want. So if you wanted to have a yellow background, a green background, a black, blue, magenta, pink, whatever background you really wanted to have, you'll be able to do that in this area. The only thing this really speaks to me is the amount of memes that I already see in Phantasy Star, and now it's going to be exacerbated is the word. Like there's going to be 90 million more memes, and I can't really wait. Like I'm super excited to see the memes that you guys are going to come up, and I'm going to throw my memes out there too. So listen, it's going to be awesome. They also showed off this area, which I'm not going to lie to you, I don't recognize from anything. So if it is in Phantasy Star Online 2 at the moment, or even in the Japanese story, then let me know, because I really don't recognize this. But either way, they were really excited to show this off, and this was really cool when they finally did. There was a lot of things here that they kind of was like, hey, this is now the ending of the stream. This is the last thing we're going to show you, and this was really awesome. So I'm not going to lie, the fact that all of this is happening on the Japanese side makes me believe that it's all going to be coming global eventually. My personal take on this is that I really like the fact that they showed off this entire stream in the new engine update, even though a majority of it was just the screenshot mode, and then also letting us know that there's new merchandise and a couple of other things, but that's usually what the PSO2 stations are. So really, after looking at all this, the future of Phantasy Star Online 2 is incredibly bright. There's a lot of things that people have been searching for, have been aiming for, and it only lets us know that they are listening. Maybe also from what it looks like to me is that they're not really looking to abandon Phantasy Star Online 2 original. They're looking to update it as time goes on with even more stuff. So while the episode 6 story and technically finale is now done and over with, there might be more in the future in terms of like VR content, which is the lore reason for the divide quests, and then even more instances and things to farm and even things to do a little bit later on. So for that one guy who's probably going to comment, is there anything to do besides fashion? There's still a lot of things to do in fashion, and I don't think they're going to just stop creating endgame content for either Phantasy Star Online 2 or New Genesis. While I do personally believe that New Genesis is in fact the future of Phantasy Star Online 2, there is so much more to be able to see and do, because there is a 1,000-year gap between the story of Phantasy Star Online 2 and then New Genesis. But anyway, I'm going to end the video out here. I'm really excited about all the things that they showed off here. So I really wanted to just get this out to you and let you guys know that these are things that you should be looking forward to as well. The photo mode is really awesome. The Burning Rangers is something that Global hasn't experienced yet. So it's really cool to be able to see that come back. It's also very awesome to me to be able to see that at least the NPC costumes and some of the other ones will also be compatible with the new body types in New Genesis. But anyway, I'm going to end the video out here. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.